Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I want to tell you a story. I woke up this morning thinking I was going to tell a story that was full of joy and amazement, and I still am, but I'm not going to tell you that story. I realized that I couldn't tell it because it involved someone whose son is extremely famous. It was something that I had done for the mom privately to surprise her because she is a huge fan of my books. And so I had done this little secret thing to kind of surprise her. And the story really revolved around where I met her and what she was doing because she didn't want her dreams to die. And so she was secretly doing this thing that she'd always wanted to do, and nobody around knew who she was, and they were so amazed that she knew me. And I'm like laughing to myself, going, if y'all knew who her son was. But I realized I couldn't really tell that story because it's someone's privacy, right? It's their secret. And then I started thinking about all the stories that are, for me, some of the most really fascinating stories about my life that I can't tell because I was doing something for somebody that it's not that they said don't tell anybody, but you really wouldn't want people to know. You wouldn't want to stand up on a soapbox and go, oh, look what I did. Over here in this corner is the most beautiful dress I've ever made, but it's not for me. It's for somebody's wedding on their, it's a wedding dress for their wedding day. And I don't want to reveal their dress before they get to reveal it. I started thinking about the people I helped get through school and the families I helped through big arguments, and folks who I kind of privately did something and it made a difference in their life. And I realized I couldn't say it because I remember being that kid who, just because the church had given us something for Thanksgiving, we had to come up and stand in front of the church so that the church could look at us to say thank you for what they had done for us. And sometimes some of the best things you do in this life are between you and the folks that you did them with, right? You get to hold them in your heart. You get to use them to remind you to remind yourself, right, that you are on the right path, that there are folks who are grateful for you, praying for you, and thankful because you got them through whatever it was they were going through. That, to me, is the story, that all of our lives hold secrets of others, and we're connected to those others because of the good that we seek to do without any kind of recognition or acknowledgement. Use that goodness to charge your own cells, to remind you on the days that you feel like you just may not make it, to remind you that you possess the power to make somebody else's life better. And you don't have to tell a soul, because heaven knows. I love you.